Derivatives trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results.
So stressful. Roll time. Good God. I can't look at this, guys. Like, my strategy is you buy it and you hope that you get it spot. Yeah, but we all think you're crazy. You don't fight this. No way. The markets are freaking out and you don't think that anything is wrong? Come back tomorrow and I'll lose it all. Should be fun.
Hey everybody. So, first of all, I'm super late here because I was trying to clear my voice up. I thought I would be able to clear my voice up. It's pretty bad. I don't have a sore throat or anything. It's just like, it's coated back there or whatever the deal is. So like I really can barely talk. So we'll do the charts here. We'll try and go through the important stuff. Nothing really too significant overnight. The treasuries did try to push back up to 118, but are falling back. So I think that this move really was just a stop run. It was like really was 20,000 contracts all at once. So I think that somebody got liquidated there. S&P 500 pushing up more. I warned people it could go on all week, right? It doesn't tell us anything about next week, but it's encouraging, but it is a little bit expected. So oil's still kind of chilling down here. I'm interested if they drop below 100, then we see what happens, right? Gold and silver kind of at the lower ends, even though yields have been down. So that's kind of dumb. You just can never win with gold these days, can you? And Kappa still sucks. Copper, what's going on? Oh, I sound like I have a chronic smoking problem, dude. I sound like I have a chronic smoking problem. All right, come on. It's coming back to me a little bit. Bitcoins. Hey, they're on the up, but not too much. And the dollar coming off of its strength from yesterday, but not too much. Coming over back to here. Forex Factory. So I don't think we have any major news today, right? Oh, we do have major news today. We have consumer sentiment. Oh, that will be interesting. Okay, so I guess we chill until the consumer sentiment, unless we see like a clear trend. We could maybe trade. Today. I don't know if I'm really feeling it. I can't talk, you know. I don't know. It's just, oh, okay, that helped a little bit, but it's just like my throat is so covered. It doesn't feel like there's anything back there, but it's just like a thin film of crap. I don't know. It's really weird, guys. Too much whiskey ring. I knew this guy when I was a missionary for the LDS church, and he was just a chronic drunk old man. And he'd be like, I went to Alcoholics Anonymous today. And you know what I found? I do not have a drinking problem, but I smoke like a chimney. And like, he was getting so drunk, he wouldn't even remember you coming over, right? Because it was the same thing every night. So we'd come back, he'd tell you the same joke. Every time a new missionary would come in, we'd take him over to his house because it was effing hilarious. Just everybody had to experience that one. It was such an interesting thing. Oh, is it really? Am I really that far off that it's the Russell Reconstitution today? The rank day falls on Friday, May 6th. Preliminary lists will be communicated in the marketplace. Updates provided on June 10th, 17th, and 24th. And then the new constitution is after the 24th. So it is. Today is a big volume day then in the indexes. Well, consumer confidence could make that particularly messed up. I have a video about the Russell Reconstitution on YouTube. You check that out. I don't know why I totally missed it this time, though. I wish I could speak. Doesn't really hurt to try and speak. I'm kind of like sitting here like, maybe if I just keep talking, it'll clear up. But I don't think that's actually going to happen. Maybe I should just save my voice. Now, Feds Bullard is speaking at the moment. There you go. Representative Anaya Presley said the Federal Reserve needs to modernize its inflation fighting toolkit to make it more precise. Thank you. Gosh, I'm so surprised to see something like that come out of a congressman. Congresswoman, I guess. Deanna Presley, that's a girl, right? That's right. We put stimulus in the economy. We put way too much. Man, I'm still not over that move yesterday. You want to watch that move yesterday? That was so fucking cool, dude. This is just going to be on my mind. I'm just going to come in here and like watch it every day. Oh, you remember when 20,000 contracts hit the market all at once? Holy crap, dude. It was so awesome. No, that's not what I want. Livestreams. Let's see here. Here we are. It's going to come here. This is going to come here. It's not quite because we were like at 06 when it happened. When ES is going up, we must look for down treasuries moves mainly. I would say, generally speaking, it's more likely that the treasuries will move opposite of the equities. Yes, but the correlation between that is loose enough that I wouldn't make that like a hard trading rule. I think it's more useful as like when you're a beginner, just knowing how the macros work, but I wouldn't make it as a trading rule. Because some of the best moves are when they move in correlation, right? I might just, because I'm not going to be doing much talking, I might just sit over here and like program some stuff or something. It was well after the news. Oh no, wait, I'm too far. 118. This is it right here. Right here. So I'm gonna slow it down, half speed. There was some reloading here. There was a little bit of reloading at 05 half. No way to know if it was related though. It probably wasn't. Right here. There was a little bit of fight in it. Oh, this was like right after the news, huh? Oh, it was at 45. That's why I'm so confused. I was like, wasn't it at the top of the hour? It was at like 26. Yeah, right here. So it was about 5 minutes after the news release. Yeah, right there. There you go. Jeez. And it actually went up pretty easily. Like it was just the market makers were just letting it float around mostly. And then look, it all comes in. I'm going to make it super slow. And lot at the high. You see that? Nothing hit back until it had already gone all the way up. It was literally like a 20K market order. Isn't that insane? Okay, anyways. I wonder. I've been thinking about this indicator that I have. It doesn't seem to perform exactly the way that I expect it to. Now's a good time to maybe look at it. I should probably put something in the title here or something, huh? My voice is gone. Now, why would I do that? Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm not going to take any trades today, though. I feel fine, but I know I'm not fine, right? I know I'm pretty sick, so. Plus, it's a Friday. We'll see. We could get some good opportunities today. Like, I'm a little bummed because consumer sentiment is probably going to be a pretty big deal. I know what's going on. If his first take of bar and bars in progress equals um 0. It's doing that multiple times. Okay, let's see if that fixes it. I always find it funny that people think that I'm super calm because I'm not. I'm slightly more neurotic than the average person. I think it's just that you can't see it on the outside because you're not mind readers. I'm Batman, yeah. I could do the whole stream talking like Batman. I don't know if that would be very interesting. I think it'd get old really quickly. Wait, what's this? Oh, it just disappeared. Where did it go? I was reading something and I was like, oh, where did it go? Older people could lose up to 56% of the value of their home to pay for rising care costs despite increasing property prices, a specialist provider has warned, says the Financial Times. Where is she? Where is she? That makes me want to watch the new Batman movie. When the new Batman movie came out, I was like, I don't understand why they're making another Batman. I don't understand why this guy should be Batman. I heard that they had all sorts of production issues. I don't think this video is going to be very good. It was so effing good, guys. It was probably the best movie I've seen this year. It was good. What else did I see that was really good? You got to watch the new Adam Sandler movie. Yeah, Hustle. If you haven't seen the new Adam Sandler movie Hustle, do yourself a favor, watch that this weekend. It's on Netflix. It's a motivational sports sport. It will help you in your trading. It's good. I wonder if they have it like, well, probably not a good thing for me playing my stream. I bet you there's a speech in it that's really good about how you have to be, obsession will beat talent every time. Oh, and that would be why I don't see the problem on this one, because the bar I do something weird if bars in progress does not equal 0. But I wonder if I changed that over here. Sure, why the hell not? Why the hell not? Okay. Oh, then you're the second person to tell me that. Hold on a second. Let's look at that again. We got time to look at that again. Or maybe I can just message Pete. What do you see on your screen? Because when I do it through a different web browser, it just doesn't show the coupon. Now, if you've purchased something from Jigsaw before, then it won't work. But you're right; it's not showing me the coupon. I think we have real honey. I don't know what you mean by that. Hmm. That's probably what you mean, huh? And there's two of these. Why? Which one is? Wait, what? What if I say? What if I do this? Hmm. Hmm. It's funny once you put a coupon code in, you can't like change it. Yeah. Well, so I just changed it. So if you do now, if you do nothing, it should say no such coupons, right? If we use, I changed it to be a 2. Oops. Reset. Next. Coupon code expired. I wonder if it still shows me the old ones. I wonder if my old link works. I don't think it is. It changes back. See, the $30 one works, but see what I do that. Okay, go back. Now switch it. It should go back to expired. But if I do 1, then it should take $30 off at least. Mhm. So put speculator Seth 1 and then you get $130 off. But you just wait. We'll make sure you get it. You get it. Okay. We're my voice is gone, so we're just chilling, and we were just looking at somebody's why our affiliate links weren't working. I thought that I had fixed it, but apparently not. So I'm gonna send a message to Pete. I don't know which one you'd be talking about. I know that Vinny's been saying a lot of crazy things lately. I think that he's being fed bad info by somebody, and he's gullible and has been falling for it. Is what I think's going on there. He's been saying crazy things that I know aren't true. Like he was all claiming that. Oh, I don't remember the exact specifics of it, but I believe what he was saying was that Pete was in prison, and and I'm like, okay, yeah, he was in prison the whole time. I was chatting with him on Discord voice. I don't talk to Pete that often, but during that time, I was talking to him. I think he's not in his right mind. I don't know. Maybe he plays it up because he gets traffic from it. I don't know. That change definitely fixed my spread indicator, and it seems to be changing my synthetic dollar index too. But now the question is that correct? I need to move it out to a new window so I can watch them side by side. Just minimize it for now. Let it go for another 5 minutes. There's all sorts of weird things that can go on when you're not when you're using multi instrument indicators. And I think that I was making a mistake where it was basically only doing things when the main data series changed for the synthetic dollar. And I did that because otherwise I would get errors. But now I'm realizing that I only need to do that when it's the first tick of the bar. So I'll do that and see. It was different, but I couldn't really compare. Okay, so you can kind of compare them. You might see like here, let's reload this one so that the scaling is not the same between them. There we go. Yeah, I've got like I don't know what they call it, laryngitis or something like that. I don't I don't feel like I have a sore throat or a runny nose or anything like that. It's just when I talk, nothing comes out. And, you know, like whatever is on my vocal cords, it's like a very thin film of something. It's not like thick snot or anything like that. Watching this here, this spread, this ZB, and watching it with the spread candles. And all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, yeah, you can arbitrage a lot out of this thing, can't you? Because it ticks up and down a lot. Maybe we should start trying to practice it. We'll start doing them over here in the micros. Yeah, well, I don't think that speaking very helps because I do have to kind of like tighten my vocal cords. So the thing that weirds me out about it is that I was perfectly fine yesterday, right? And then by the end of the day, my voice was gone. I was like, what? This is so weird. I doubt it's that. Since one was losing your voice a COVID symptom. I'm really pissed because I wanted to go to the air show this weekend. I was all prepared. I was like walking and stuff so that I could be there with my 2-year-old, you know, and we could survive for several hours at the air show. But I can't go if I'm talking like this. That wouldn't be fair to all those people. I suppose it's possible that it goes away today, but oh, you know what I did? Okay. So what bothers me is when I look at these candles and they're not like there's gaps in the candles, right? That shouldn't happen. Historically, it doesn't, but hmm. See, I wouldn't if it wasn't for my voice didn't work, I wouldn't notice there was anything wrong with me. Yes. Oh, I see. Pumping. You get a little too excited. Brady just noise over there still. Well, you can make a lot on in Bitcoin because the volatility in it is still really excessive, right? Works both ways, of course. I guess over here I need to wait to see if I get another gap. See how there's a little, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little teeny tiny gap there on my chart. This one's not going to show because the way that I do historical bars prevents it from happening. But so I want to see if I get another gap on one of these charts. They should be different because they're different versions of the indicator. This one over here, this just definitely seems to be working. Let me show you this. Look at that. So I'm seeing how you could come in here. Hell, why not? Why not mess around with it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This one will be do. This one will be 5. Uh-huh. See, the old one has a gap here, and the new one does not. Because it didn't get the close correctly. That's weird, actually, not what I was expecting. See, like, probably what happened was, oh, except for that, that shouldn't change the close. It should change the open. Oh, what will happen is the close will change here. And on this one, it ran that tick, and on this one, it ignored it because it wasn't on the main data series. So it does work. It does work. I just got sick. My daughter had it a couple of weeks ago, so I guess I just picked it up. It must have like a really long refactory period. So you can close that. Okay, so I got 5 to 2 Zim. Okay, so if we think that well, what do we think we're gonna do? Darn. Okay. Okay, so let's move in. It's probably a bad time to be taken to trade, huh? This ECB's Laguard speaking. How you do this? Okay, so because I went long the spread and the spread went the wrong way, I'm losing money. And that's okay. It's impressive how sick you can get. Well, but like I don't feel sick. It's so weird. It's very rare for me to get seriously sick. I have an overactive immune system. Well, so my plan here is to do nothing. My plan here is to do nothing. So I'm I'm playing around with doing some spreads. So I'm trading the knob here. Should be fairly mean reverting. Knob spread, if it were to mean revert, would go back up, right? So I'm only trying to take advantage of the yeah. Sorry, so I already forgot where I got in. Yeah, so that's not exactly the way that you want to do it, is it? 26, 25. Oh, okay, so I made 2. Actually, okay. Just because the spread was going down, I'm gonna try and sell it instead. Does 6J often give helpful clues? Yes. Well, the most useful thing about the 6J is it really lets you know when it's moving just on correlation. Man, this is like moving way too much. I should have market ordered into that. Suck. All right. Well, I'm already learning. Wait, why did I? Oh, so I'm confusing myself. Okay, I understand. So, like in this instance, I could just buke this and just leave this one on, right? Already seeing that I have to have a very large account to do this stuff. Is it profitable? Theoretically. You should be able to pull small profits out of it. Okay, so I confused what I did there to myself. Um, so first orders when you're legging in with limit orders, that can really screw you over if it moves on you. You're not legged in, right? Oh, I'm already 3 in. Okay. I feel like it's just fucking with me. Because as soon as I decided to start doing this, it started zigzagging around a ton. See, this is like all over the place. Well, it is 10 minutes before relatively significant news, right? The practical considerations of trading a spread as quite sophisticated here. I'm finding, right? Like, I don't think that this is working over here. So first thing is, I need to simplify it a little bit, right? So let's wait for the news first. Except I don't think that will work over here either. No, I'm being crazy, guys. That's not gonna work either. Being very difficult. I'm just getting this wrong at every step, I feel. Yeah. It really is quite volatile. The 10-year is doing 10 tick swings. Can you believe that? I'm thinking back to ENCDC saying is spreading profitable. Well, it's profitable for somebody because there's a lot of people that trade spreads, right? But I'm not. I have anything that tells me how to be profitable with it. I'm just trying to figure out the mechanics of it today. Got about a minute left here. Oops. Okay, well, I'm glad I did it that way anyways. Oh, it was a bad number. Oh, it was a bad number. Good grief. New home sales changed month over month 10%. My processor is chugging here. I think my dom is not being responsive at all through all this. This is nuts. It's just going and going and going. Well, my CPU is only 45% utilization. So I'm not 100% sure why it seems so slow. I think I have something on here updating too much, but I don't know what it is. Well, I had the direction of the spread right. I wasn't actually legged into the thing before it went, so. Look at Taff and Fub when they're at extremes. Hmm. And you're getting a little bit ahead of me. The thing that I'm kind of asking myself is like, if I'm legging in, like which side do I prefer to get into first? You know, we're getting sucked into the hole. I'm a little surprised at the price that we're at. It is a little stressful. The question that I have is like, which side do I want to leg into first, essentially? Right? I assume that you want to do the one that's harder to get the fill on. So, like, It's a little sketchy right now because we're being pulled back in the hole and everything. But, you know, if we're moving up overall, I think that I want to get filled on the side that I have to buy on. Because I should get filled on the offer really easily. But then it's like it's going, and do I really want to take it right there? Maybe I could put it up a few prices. It could do that, and it's that sort of thing. But I just can't do it in this action. Like I don't know if it's I don't know. Because if I come into parameters here, what am I using for my update interval prints? Fit 20? I don't think it's that. So what if I close like literally everything except for the market analyzer here in NinjaTrader? And this over here. Yeah, it is NinjaTrader that was slowing us down. It's easier to get a fill on ZN than ZB? Yeah, because I think that right now is probably like a really bad time to be doing what I was trying to do, right? Because I want to take these teeny tiny little scalps and make just a teeny tiny little bit. And everything, including the spread, is just moving around way too much for me to do that. Well, this is pretty funny in the S&P 500 that the economy's bad. Bad news is good. Bad news is good because they're more concerned about the high interest rate. Oh, you just only. So doing all of this, it seems pretty clear to me that NinjaTrader is too slow. Not that it's Ninja Trader itself. It's probably the workspace that I got set up is just a little too complicated. So the first thing that I'm wondering is my market analyzer here. Also, let's. So first of all, how do I have 80% memory usage? I guess I do have a few tabs open that I don't need. A lot of it's just Brave browser. Good grief. Do I need more memory? Well, I don't think that it's Ninja Trader itself. Like, okay, if I have one chart open, no big deal, right? It's like if I have 12 charts open and they all have tick replay on them. Oh, sorry, I put this up. If I have like 12 charts open and they all have tick replay on, then it's a problem, right? So I don't know if you could really compare it with Sierra charts. Yeah. See, when I switched, of course, it's not as it's crazy now. But now that I've switched over to, well, now that I closed all of my Ninja Trader charts, rather, it's faster, right? So then I come back over here. Workspaces, inventory 3. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say about Sierra charts is that theoretically, yes, the Sierra charts could be faster, but I think that it has more to do with that I'm just doing too much, and that any charting system would have a problem given the current system resources. It makes sense. It's actually a good question. Oh, I thought that it would show you the process priority over in here, but maybe not. I don't remember how to do that. Windows process priority. I know I've messed with this before because I've done it. Hmm. No more details. Like, look at, I have so many freaking Brave processes running. It's retarded. I get the 1 terabyte RAM kit. Well, I am quite surprised to see here that I'm using 80% of my memory. Like, what? Like, what? How? Is it time for a new computer? Maybe I really do need to just push the button, you know? Build one and we can just switch this video card over and I'm awfully tempted. So how much of it is Brave? I'm gonna kill all of those. One thing I am concerned about is this AMA relative volume one. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove all of the things that I think are computationally expensive. I'm going to change this. I don't know. I don't know if I actually can. Okay. Like now that I've got that, I'm just going to come in and turn all the tick replays off. Yeah, that changed. That changed something. Oh man. And did that change something? That that would not help. Yep. Oh. We're kind of in a strange spot in computer hardware because we've gotten to the spot where a lot of the hardware doesn't really give you a huge benefit necessarily. So, like a really good example is there's the new Mac Mini or whatever it is. It's like a $4,000 PC, and they have this insane processor in it and everything. But like Linus Tech Tips made a video about it yesterday, and basically in trying to benchmark it, it was kind of hard because even though theoretically it's more powerful, um, like the applications that would shine aren't even like there on the Mac. Essentially, it's just like things like that. It's just really, you know. And so you can get memory sticks that are just insane, but unless you're a server, doesn't really matter. It's really hard to make that kind of performance shine on your regular desktop machine. Maybe if you're backtesting, but then if you're backtesting, you're doing like TensorFlow stuff, then you want to have nice video cards. So RAM is one of those places you can get RAM that's way nicer than anything you would even dream of ever using. So really brought the Ninja Trader usage down here. And close that one. Oh yeah, there's that one. Close that one. You got these things. I don't need that one. Oh, I don't know why that one's on there either. All right. Now I've like really slimmed everything down. I'm gonna restart everything. So I really think that the problem is having tick replay on like oil and ES. Can't handle that. Yeah, I don't know. Like one of the things that I find a little weird about this is that my computer was showing unresponsiveness despite having uh extra room, not completely utilizing the system resources. Right? So, okay. So after clearing everything out, oh, Microsoft Teams is using 600 megabytes of RAM. What the fuck? And that might be what's killing me. Oh, so why is Evernote running? No, I don't do it like that. Why are you in my system tray Evernote? Quit. That's bullshit. Even though I've closed all of my browser windows, it still shows some? Or are those browser windows from well, that seemed to just kill it. Your web browsers have gotten really out of control these days. A little curious to me. The news was so very the other way, you know. We didn't move up all that much. There's another one that shouldn't be running. Something you installed to clean things up, and now that's trying to run in the background. Like what? Well, that gets my memory usage back to 67%. And let's check here. How much memory does it think I have? $32 gigabytes. Maybe I need to restart my machine. I feel like it shouldn't be anywhere close to that. I think the only time I would get memory usage that high would be like when I'm back testing. There are a lot of services running that I probably don't need. I think those are taking up too much memory though. Elgato controls and are taking up 50 megabytes is a little suspicious. Malwarebytes taking up 206 is also a little suspicious, but I like that one. So yeah, well, first thing I would want to do is restart the machine and see what that does, and then so while I was doing all of that, this thing over here in ZB did not go very well at all. That's annoying. And so I'm thinking, now that I've turned tick replay off on all these and stuff, one thing is that I can have these deltas on and not use tick replay, but I question how expensive that indicator is, and I'm wondering like what I can do to make that more efficient. I don't know. I also closed all my volume charts and stuff though too, so that doesn't help. It also makes you wonder what it would be if I just was only using Jigsaw. Yeah. Or we could just build a new machine. This is like a 6-year-old machine now at this point. I'm a little weirded out though by my usage here. Yep, and new AMD. So I've been waiting for the NVIDIA GPUs. I guess I should take a look at that today and plan accordingly. Okay. So when do the new, because they've already announced the new AMD CPUs, right? Get that's a 40. No. I want a 4060. I might be crazy, but I feel like I should be able to get a 4060 for $300. I know that sounds crazy right now. Everybody's all going gaga over 3060s being like 500, and I'm like, okay. Back in my day. Well, after popping off initially, this has gone completely the other way. But it is a Friday. So, I don't know. Another thing I will do here is turn my crosshairs to local. And local crosshair. And nope. Okay, well. Okay. Okay, so I think that when I'm legging in, it is that you very much want to leg into the side that's harder to get filled on first. But if I'm trying to take sequential profits, I'm not so sure. Well, this order flow is quite all over the place, by the way. Yeah, it really is quite all over the place. Good to see that Fridays still suck, right? I'm surprised that it come back off of that news, right? I think that consumer sentiment, the market reacted very significantly to it. I think it's the opposite. So, like, if I want to get out here, I think it would be better, yeah, to get filled on this side because I'm more likely to get my fill at 10 than I am at 136, probably. I mean, you get filled by the spread dictated by the front leg. What do you mean by that? You mean I always want to get into the front leg first? Because what I'm saying is it depends on which. So, first of all, if I think that the spread is going this way, that's actually not what I'm doing right now. I think the spread's going this way. I don't think I put too much thought into which way I thought the spread was going to go, but the spread is flattening and we're moving down, right? I want to sell here harder to get filled on the offer right now. So I want to get into this one first and then buy on this one. Right? But exiting, it's the opposite. Exiting here, I want to sell. It will be harder because it's trending down. It will be harder to get filled on the sell. So I want to get out of this side first. Right? But if I was taking a counter trend trade, then it would be a little bit different, right? But if I want to sell over here and it's going up, then it should be easy for me to get my fill. So I don't know if you want to get filled on this side first, though, because you get filled on this side first and then you immediately want to sell over here. You're not likely to catch the edge of it, right? So that's not very good. Well, so far as I've done this is not going very well, is it? Because it came back to where my entry was on the 10 and I'm actually losing money on the spread. No, took it. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Wait, what? If you buy the knob, the front leg is ZN, of course. Yeah, the first tick up, you get assigned 5 ZNs. Sure. We take the next tick up. Suppose the knob is quoting plus 30. You get filled both the ZBs at 30 ticks above ZN's fill price. Oh, well, you're just talking about the exchange traded spread. I'm talking about if you're legging in, which side do you leg in on first? Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying now. But I don't think that I even get that. Oh, actually, maybe I do. Oh, but I don't know how to do it through the bridge to pull up the exchange traded one. Probably would be better to do the exchange traded spread though, wouldn't it? If I was connected to CQG directly, then it'd be different, right? Well, that time I lost my both sides because of I'm being stupid. But I don't want to trade it the exchange traded spread. I want to do legs in individually and just make money on the tiny changes in the spread. Like if I can buy here, sell that immediately to offset it, right? If it goes up, I should make a teeny tiny little amount and then I can sell it and then get back into it again. It'd make more sense if I had two on, which is why I was doing what I was doing. Should I always have it do the first tick? I guess. See, that won't work. Oh, but that's because I'm just losing money on the spread. Even though it's going up, huh? See, if I come in and I'm just trying to take a swing trade based on the spread, sure, that makes sense. But I'm trying to like do a market making strategy based on the spread. And I have no clue what I'm doing and it's going terribly. So, like, and another issue is like, okay, if this goes down, right, and I was to take fills on this one, okay, cool. But what if it continues through? Then I'm losing even more over on this one. So that's no good, right? So it's probably better to take Phil on the bad leg of it. Yeah, exactly. If you're spread trading, spread scalping just ticks intraday. Even Eurodollars will probably cause you to lose money because the curve moves together, but it doesn't move lockstep. You keep on slipping. Yeah, it seems like, oh, what are we going to do this right now? Okay. But, well, you can't really see it very well anymore. There was we had changed up our chart of the spread a little bit so that it was showing more the live candles, and there was a lot of mean reversion in those candles. So I'm like, oh, you should be able to pull a lot out of there, right? Well, there's an opportunity where I'm slipping. Darn. Edge. The problem that I keep having is that I'm not on the right side of the spread in general. I'm sure it's a lot easier if I'm on the right side of the spread. Should we start over? And this is another thing as I keep going. Okay, let's start over. Well, it's a little bit late, but I really should be selling 5 over here and buying 2 over here. Or actually selling 10 over here, right? And I can buy 2 over here. Okay, well, I just paid for the spread, so I did it that way. It's not very good. But then if we make money, so if I was to stick something out there that was just based on me getting lucky or something, I could put that there, right? But then the problem is that if I get rid of this edge, then I start losing a lot on this, right? So it's kind of the problem is like if I either side that I put this for me to make a profit on one side, the problem is it goes through you on the other side, then you lose. So that can't be the right way to do it. This is a bizarre market, ain't it? Well, We can mess with it all next week. I'm sure Akshay will have better ideas for us. But think about it. Because, or what, I mean, I would like to translate it over here to these micros, but maybe I should be focused more on a swing spread trade. But I think we can do a little bit more back testing on it. It seems like there's a lot of mean reversion in the spread, so there should be a way to do it. I just got to figure it out, right? I like this one right here. Okay. Made. No. Fill me. No, I don't think we have anything like that. Do you really think that the extra commissions from legging in is really that huge of a deal to it? It might be like if I was only making a tick, then it wouldn't be profitable. That's for sure. If it was only one, I only made one tick on the spread. But I think the issue is that I'm not just only making one tick on the spread, right? I'm losing two. And you notice that like every time I get a fill, it's like it's going the wrong way for me. It's like, okay, I took fills on those, but now I'm losing my money over here on this. So it ends up being a loser. Bada boom. I have to think it through. All right. I will see you guys next Monday. Hopefully my voice is better. In the meantime, stay profitable, friends. Or don't lose.